I am a dad, and I am doing my best to not make a "here comes a bride, runaway bride, da 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 da" dad joke. And the only way that's gonna work is if we hurry up and get out of this video. So let's just get to it.
There is a difference between you and me. We both looked into the abyss. But when it looked back at us, you blinked.
Hi guys, I'm Gravity here, and this is a DC Roast Collab video. In this video, I am doing this first look at Bride. Now, I'm doing the Bride now because I was literally pulling for Peacemaker. I had my guarantee count up on Peacemaker, and basically I was like, all right, let me get to him, got to him, and let's go ahead and pull these last like gems over on weekly recruitment at the end of my stream, and then I pulled the Bride. I don't know if it's a guarantee or not. I wasn't expecting another legendary. I would say I'm happy about it, but there is couple of issues. One of them being is that she is probably one of, I guess, the key members of Creature Commandos, which is a sacrifice-based team. I'm not into the sacrifice mechanic so much, but I'm starting to explore it now. I don't have any of the other Creature Commandos in terms of Weasel or Dr. Phosphorus. So with the sacrifice mechanic and what she has in her kit, I'm going to have to try to use her with Constantine and Pandora. Lastly, she is a mighty tank. Do you know what Peacemaker is? A mighty tank. Do you know what Superman is? A mighty tank. I have 3 legendaries that are mighty tanks. So, little bit of a duplication in labor. The Bride is the undead de facto leader of the Creature Commandos, a networks specialist and weapons expert. She is so much more than what she was created to be. Sure. So crit, revive, lifesteal, multi-target attack. This is like the first look, so this isn't me like I haven't explored the character so much at all because I've been playing a lot of Peacemaker. Let's just be real about it, and I'm really, really liking Peacemaker. So right now, I am, and I've even run Peacemaker with her. It's been okay. So right now, I am learning about her even more so in depth, and then there will be a more in-depth guide coming, like I typically do. So anyway, I have her in HP and 2 attack. I don't know if that's even right now. I can take her up to rank 8 by purchasing her frags in the Peacemaker shop. If you're watching this, like, this is being recorded on August 30th, 2025. If you're watching this like 2 weeks after that, probably too late for you. But that is the plan, is to get her up to rank 8 as soon as possible. Now let's go through her kit. The Bride fires a shot at 3 random targets in the same row, dealing 50% of her attack as physical damage with each shot. So it's 150% attack, and now the total goes up to 4 since I have her rank 7, and then Bridezilla Barrage now gains 15% lifesteal. That is awesome at rank 8. That gives her some sustainability. I do like that. On the basic, that's actually really, I like that a lot. I do like that a lot. And she only has the basic and the ultimate as active abilities. So that means she's going to be doing that a lot. What's up? Good morning, Kev. Next, and then the next 3 are passives. Whenever the Bride is damaged by an ally or has her HP sacrificed, she heals herself for 25% of the amount that was taken away, which, I mean, I guess it's just not going to be as bad, but I wish that was higher, which it will be in a second. She and her back row allies also gain 1 stack of hard hit, which I need to pay more attention to this, because when I'm going to use her with Constantine, I need to pay attention as to whether or not I'm gonna make a note, like literally make a note, to where she's gonna be in the front. And now the Bride now heals herself for 50% of the amount of the HP that was lost. The Bride also gains 2 stacks of recuperate for 2 turns, up to a maximum of 4 stacks whenever she's damaged by an ally or her HP is sacrificed. This HP sacrifice thing, I think it also goes or speaks to Dr. Fate. But then there is a sacrifice coming in from Constantine. So I'm wondering if every time she takes a turn, she loses I think it's 15% of her HP from Constantine. Will she then heal for 25%? Well, now 50% of that 15% that's lost, so 7.5%, and then also add a stack of hard hit to the back row allies. That's what it sounds like it's going to do, and I'm going to be on the lookout for it. Okay, sorry. The bride's crit rate increases by 5% for every 20% of HP she loses. Now, I wonder if this sticks. Does this mean that it's going to be like, what? I can't even do that. 20% by the time she's at 20% health? Or does that mean like if she heals and keeps going, but she keeps losing 20%, that it stacks? That is my question. The bride's crit rate instead increases for every 10% of HP loss at rank 8. I need to hurry up and get her to rank 8. The bride gains 20% crit damage whenever her HP drops below 35%. Next, when the bride receives a fatal attack, she revives with 5% of her max HP and instantly performs her basic, which has lifesteal if you get it up to rank 8, with an additional 50% crit. So if it's critting, that means that it's going to hit even harder, even more lifesteal. This attack has a 10% lifesteal regardless of, but then the basic does have that 15. I wonder if that stacks. Undying can only be triggered once per battle. Fair enough. The bride rallies. Oh, and I like this one. And I do like it running it with Peacemaker because he puts out armor break. So does Batman, I think, on his A1. The bride rallies each ally into using their basic skills. She caps off the barrage with her own. Okay, cool. All allies gain 1 stack of hard hit before unleashing the basic attack. And that was also hard hit over 2, right? And then hard hit is increases damage dealt from the next non-ultimate attack by 10% per stack. All stacks are consumed for the next attack. Okay, so they're gonna hit harder, the back row allies. Mohammed, what's up, bruh? And Mohammed does say that Bride is a good character. I've heard some debates over that, but anyone know a good Discord for this game? Mine, Jesse. Check the comment section. All right, so that is the Bride. Affinities are Dr. Phosphorus, don't have him, 9% HP. Weasel, don't have him, 9% HP. And then Frankenstein, which makes sense. Superman, questions. Attack, defense, 6% each. So let's take her into, funny enough, I think, well, let me double check. No, it's not here. We're talking about into League, into Steppenwolf, because right now, what we're seeing is that Steppenwolf has a condition here of where he's going to want sacrifice characters. So, or revive characters, sorry. So we're going to have Raven and the Bride as those revive characters. I was using Pandora before, but I think I can take Pandora out. I'm leaving Constantine in because I want to see that sacrifice mechanic work or at work. Next, I feel like I should have heals, but it might be Zatanna's turn. Let us, and then Soups would be actually good for this too because of that whole invulnerable thing. And then Red Hood revives. Let's do OG Soups. She's going to do the sacrifice and do hard hit. And then I think Constantine, well, he should hit harder. I do not have any team synergy going right now because I have 2 tanks out there. So maybe Mr. Terrific will make Constantine hit harder, or he would do if he was able to use his team synergy. So let's go ahead and get Mr. Terrific out of there. Who are we going to use next? We can put her up here up front since that's what she's claiming she wants to do. He has an invulnerable as well, so if he does get attacked by Steppenwolf, he should be able to survive. So we're going to go with this and then run the battle itself. We still don't have any team synergy down here, which does bother me, but we will rock with it for now. Let's see what happens. And I'll show it because I do want to see her in action. I want to see if when she loses, in fact. So they just lost HP. The Bride's losing HP next, so she should gain and lose at the same time. Would have been nice if she went before her ultimate went before this attack, but that's okay. So she gained, and then everybody got hard hit. So yeah, everybody got hard hit as soon as she lost slash gained, and now she has recuperate as well because of Constantine's ability to give recuperate when he makes you sacrifice your HP. That mechanic right there. Oh wow, he really wrecked Constantine's face. That mechanic right there seems already cool as hell. Everybody use your basics. What's up? What's up? All right, so then we're gonna speed this back up. Now that Constantine is gone, he's not making them sacrifice their HP, so she's not putting their hard hit out. Raven will revive Constantine, and we'll go back into that loop now. Okay. I like that. First thoughts are I kind of want to try to experiment with Constantine, the Bride, Zatanna. I don't know if Raven's necessary. And then Pandora will be the only other sacrifice character. But Pandora sacrifices her own HP. She's not taking HP from the Bride. And every time she's giving them they have 3 hard hits. She has 2 recuperates right now. She gets around to her turn. She should be good. She's sending everybody at Buddy. Okay. I like the way this is working so far. Now it's about the like what I'm thinking in my head right now is more about the theory crafting. And Raven falls. We don't like that, but it's okay. Bound to happen. I think I still have invulnerables on both. Oh, she just revived as well. Lifesteal. She ain't reviving after that. Okay, so she did well. Right now, there's going to be invulnerables on both Supermen. Constantine's going to fall real quick, but they're going to take their hit and then be able to do one more hit, and then we'll see where we land. I don't think it's going to be as good as my best team, of course, but I think she needs a buff in the future because she has a good badge. But she's a newer character, though. She just came out. Well, just came out like 4 or 5 months ago. When I first got to the game, there was the event for her. So she wasn't the last legendary, but the one before DCU. So I don't know that you're going to get a buff on her anytime soon. Oof, ouch. Okay. So not my best, but let me see how Bride did. So Bride did 422,000. I would say not bad, especially since her ultimate is really her having those other ones use their basics. She also gave them hard hit, which made them hit harder. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. I'm not mad at it at all. I think she can be pretty good. I do want to try to run her with Zatanna. This is not the place for it, though. And Owlman is also not the place for it. So we can go to team ups. And who do we have in here? Anybody who is green. I feel like this is going to be too quick. All right, let's go up here. Let's simulate. Here's crossing our fingers that we get somebody green. If not, we'll make it work. Ooh, what's not green? Poison Ivy. Yeah. All right. Well, since we're doing that, we can do this. All right. So let's go. Oh, we're going to go up against her husband. All right. Thank you guys for watching. You know, Andrew, the reason why I would disagree with it is because Soup's DCU got a buff really quick. They saw the problem, they saw people complaining, and they did it very fast. Nobody's complained about the Bride. Nobody said anything about it. There's no issues per se. Not saying there aren't issues with people, but there was not a loud cry like there was for Superman DCU. So I don't think, based off that, I don't think they're gonna do anything about it. But who knows? You might be right. Maybe they. Well, they did say they were going to buff Creature Commandos anyway. Is she part of that buff? They did already say it, so maybe you're right. They said Creature Commandos. They didn't say Bride, Weasel and Phosphorus. They said Creature Commandos, so maybe you're right. Maybe there is a buff. There's Bride right there. Constantine. Zatanna. So I'm running like two tacticals into this agile thing right now. Yeah. But no, yours makes sense too, Andrew. Yours makes sense too. Because if they did do DCU, I mean, they did announce Creature Commandos are getting a buff in that blog. So it's entirely possible that you're right as well. I'm going to put Superman DCU here because he's going to try to crack our face and he has invulnerable. Plus, once she gets her turn, that hard hit happens, everybody's happy. I don't think we're going to need a lot of heals here. So let's go with that. Fight. Yeah, we should see soon. It's going to be in the next, what is it called? Brother Eye Recalibrate. Oh no! We killed him too fast. Let's see what the stats were though. Yo, Superman DCU handle business. But I wanted to see the mechanic of how she worked with Constantine again in that specific setup. So let's see if I can do this one now. Or, yeah, it's not going to work with her though. Okay, so let's try that. And remove the skip battle. Okay, no skip battle here. Cool. All right, so let's see how this interacts with each other. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, hit subscribe and hit dislike. I'm okay with that as well. So he already had his hard hit because she already had her turn. Zatanna, I'm wondering if Zatanna is enough to sustain them through all the HP deductions that Constantine gives them. Feels like the answer to that question is going to be no. However, as they do their extra hits from the bride, that does give them more lifesteal if they have frantic on them from Zatanna. Okay. Hard hit with the Constantine ultimate. Let's go. Adding more. Every time she gets a turn, she's adding a hard hit to her team. Because of, ooh, but he's going to make her fall. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. All right, bet. Is it just me or does it feel like she's getting a lot of turns? Or am I just losing my mind? Okay. She's got everybody, so now she sends everybody in. Everybody gets their little bit of life steal. Cool. If everybody's using their basic, I wonder... You think Bride's definitely getting the buff, Napo? Thanks for the follow, J-Dub. Mr. Humble. You think so? They just put her out. I'm not complaining because I got her. I'm not complaining. It's like they just put her out though. But that's cool. That's cool. I'm fine. I'm cool with it. I'm good. I will happily take it. 2 a.m. here, hungry and tired, but it's way too early to eat. Yeah. Or it's way too late. I guess it's a perspective thing. Almost went to sleep. Hey, man, if you're tired, get them Z's. Okay. What was the percent on this? Not a great percent on a beginner's. Let's see what the stats look like. I mean, they made him hit hard as hell. So I'm going to keep experimenting. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.